Okay guys, so I have in my hands these two smartphones. On the right is the Lenovo a319 Rockstar. It's a music smartphone. On the left is the Asus ZenFone 4. So why not make a comparison of these two budget smartphones? Now I purchased this one for 5400 something from Flipkart, and this one two from Flipkart for rupees 5000 rupees. So both are around 5000, or let's say less than 6000 rupees. So let's compare their features and have a look at them in some more detail. So the Lenovo A319 Rockstar, here's the earpiece. You have the 1.3 megapixel front camera, some sensors over here, Lenovo branding. At the bottom you have the 3 touch capacitive buttons. On the left you have a power button and volume rocker over here. At the top you have a 3.5 headphone jack. Okay, so on the top you have 3.5 headphone jack, a micro USB port, nothing else. On the right you have absolutely nothing, it's flat. At the bottom you have this flap to open the back cover. I don't know if you can see that. And then you have the microphone hole over here. Okay, so this is the microphone hole. And at the back you have the 5 megapixel fixed focus camera. It's not an autofocus one. And here you have a LED light. You also have Lenovo branding over here. At the bottom you have the loudspeaker grill and Dolby branding, since it comes with Dolby sound. What else? Okay, so now let's have a look at the Asus phone. Here's the earpiece, the front VGA camera, some sensor over here, maybe proximity. Here the Asus branding beneath, and at the bottom you have the 3 touch capacitive buttons. On the left you have the volume rockers, the power button. On the top you have the 3.5 audio jack. On the right side you have the micro USB port. Here you have the flap to open the back cover. At the bottom you just have this microphone hole. At the back side you have a 5 megapixel autofocus camera without any LED flash, and here's the loudspeaker grill and an Asus branding. Here if you can see you have a Intel not able to zoom, Intel branding, but it's not visible. Okay, let's leave it. Now coming to the internals, the Lenovo A319 comes with a dual core MediaTek processor and a Mali 400 GPU. It comes with a 4 GB of internal storage and 512 MB of RAM, while the Asus ZenFone 4 comes with dual core Intel processor with hyper-threading, so it acts like a quad core processor. It comes with a PowerVR SGX 544, and it has 8 GB internal memory with 1 GB of RAM. So performance wise this is definitely ZenFone 4 is much more better as compared to the Lenovo one. It has more RAM, better processor and more internal storage as compared to this one. And front camera is better on the Lenovo one. Back camera, the Lenovo does come with LED flash, but it's fixed focus, so it's useless. And this one has a autofocus, but it's not having any LED flash, so it's useless during night time, but other times this one does a very decent job as compared to this one. Okay, so that was about the hardware and other architecture inside. Now let's take a look at the UI. This is the lock screen. Now this one sports Vibe UI, while this one comes with Zen UI. Oops. Now first let's have a look at the Asus UI. Swiping down from the left side, you have the notification. From the right side, you have the quick toggles. You can also toggle from here. Here's the settings. Now here you can add some home screens. You can go up to certain limit over here. You have the folders which are very Android like. Here you have the apps, app tray. You also have the widgets. You can sort the apps, and here are some more settings. Here you have the customization options. You can change wallpapers, change lock screen image, and so you can even have the live wallpapers. Let's try if there's some. I don't think at present we have any live wallpaper. Okay, maybe we don't have any live wallpaper with us at present. Let's go to messaging. Just a minute. This is what the messaging UI looks like. You can add any number, type any message. Keyboard is fairly responsive. Let's also look at the dialer. Here's the call dialer. Okay, so now let's have a look at the Lenovo Vibe UI. You can swipe from anywhere and it brings this notification here. To go to quick toggles, you need to press. You also get the quick toggles over here, swiping right or left, or you can press this and go to this thing. Let's go to settings. Here the common, here's the system. Now one thing here is you don't have any app tray, so all the apps get arranged over here. It's more like a Apple kind of UI, iOS kind of UI. Lenovo has made these changes in Vibe UI, so it looks more like an iPhone. Pressing over here, you have the widgets. Let's take a look at the messaging. Here's how the messaging UI is. You can add any message and send it. Now let's have a look at the dialer. Here's the phone dialer. So the Zen UI is more like Android interface, and the Vibe UI is more like iOS. Here you have the app tray, while here you don't have any app tray. So if you can't afford iPhone, you can either buy these type of Android phones and use custom launchers, or you can buy this one. Here are the folders. You can see 3 by 3, which is more like Apple folders, not like Android ones. Let's go to camera. Oops. So here's the camera. Here are the camera settings. You can have at the most 5 megapixel in the Asus one. Here too you can have 5 megapixel at the most. Let's go to video. You can select any video quality in the Asus. Okay, so video you can have full HD over in Asus. Here you can have high, medium, or something like that. Other settings you have burst mode and something like that. You have the panorama mode over here in the ZenFone, and the normal mode over here. Here you have certain other modes: panorama, night, selfie, so and so. Also for videos you have certain modes. Let's click an image. This does not have any autofocus. So you can see this one is more clear compared to this. So camera quality, as I had mentioned, is much better on this one. The only thing is it lacks a flash. It would have been good if a flash was included, but anyways, keeping the low cost in mind, you can't complain too much. It comes with some Asus applications. Yeah, all the Google apps. Now if you press on this, you can either take them to home screen, or you can delete them, or you can get the info. You can remove them from the home screen. If you press over here, you can only uninstall them. You can't remove them from the home screen since it does not come with any app tray. Here you have to swipe to go to different home screens, while here you just have to slide. Over here you have the dots. As you can see, you can go to any home screen just by sliding over the dots. That's a nice feature, but sometimes it does create problems. Let's open CPU-Z. You can see the architecture. It's an ARM Cortex A7. It has a X76. It's a 32 nanometer. It's 28 nanometer. You have the clock speed. system. Both run Android 4.4.2. Yeah, I forgot to mention about it. Both come with Android 4.4.2. Asus has promised. I don't know what's blinking over here. I can't see it visually, but I can see it in the camera. It's not visible to me. Otherwise, it's not visible to the naked eyes. So it's strange. I don't understand what this indicates. Both come with Dalvik. Screen resolution is 480 by 800. Screen density is 240. Here you have total RAM 463, while here you have 983. Available RAM is 182 here and 80 MB here. Internal storage available is 4.54, though it comes with 8 GB, and it has 1.85, though it comes with 4 GB. Battery both come with similar 1500. This comes with 1540, this comes with 1500. Sensors, here you have accelerometer and proximity sensor. Here you have, in Lenovo, you have accelerometer, proximity and light sensor. Okay, now I can see a red light over here, which is also visible in the video, but this light over here, which is blinking in the camera in the phone, is not visible to my naked eyes directly when I look at it. There are some other apps pre-installed by Asus and Lenovo. Okay, I'll come in a minute. Okay guys, so I have made many more videos of the comparison of these two phones, like in game or other benchmarking stuff and other things. You can check out my channel and watch those videos. This video might not have those same things repeated again. Please check out my channel for those comparisons and benchmarks and other things. Now let me sum it up. As far as performance is concerned, this one, Asus ZenFone 4, is better in almost all fields than the Lenovo one. The camera performance of Asus is better during daylight conditions since it contains autofocus, while this flash comes in handy during low light conditions, and so this is handy. This camera is better during low light conditions as compared to this Asus one. And as I mentioned, the gaming and other stuffs are much better on the Asus ZenFone 4 compared to the Lenovo due to superior architecture. And Asus has also promised a lollipop update for the ZenFone 4, while Lenovo hasn't said anything. Okay guys, so I tried to do a review of these two. The only problem, uh, as far as as far as performance is considered, the ZenFone 4 is much superior as compared to Lenovo. But the only problem is, since Lenovo Asus has released this phone only on Flipkart and not on other brick and mortar stores, so you will definitely have a tough time finding the accessories that you need for this phone. I had a very difficult time in finding a flip case for this phone, and after a long time I stopped searching for it, while you will easily get a flip case or other accessories for this one. So that's one thing you must keep in mind. Otherwise, if that's not if that doesn't bother you too much, then definitely this one is the smartphone you should purchase if you are under a tight budget but you need a good smartphone to show your friends. So that was it guys. I tried my best in comparing these two. So if you like this video, thumbs up, or else you can write down in the comments below what you don't like about these videos, or any other thing which you may want to ask me about these two smartphones. So that was it for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Goodbye.